Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's March 12th, 2024. We can see scattered snow showers today with a 10 to 20% chance of thunder showers. This is going to happen mostly to the south between 2 to 4 p.m. today. Highs are going to be in the lower 40s. We got a cold front coming through, bringing southwest winds shifting to west with gusts up to 20, mostly in the mountains. And then tomorrow we'll see mostly sunny skies. We'll see some clouds, but I think it's going to be mostly sunny with some very isolated snow showers later in the day, not really accumulating too much. Highs are going to be in the mid 30s. We switch to a northerly flow. It's going to bring in some cooler air for the next for Wednesday and Thursday. And then after that, we have upper level ridge that develops, and each day is going to be getting warmer and warmer. All right, so looking at morning temperatures, we're already seeing temperatures in the 30s this morning and just below 30 in Stanley. Mountain temperatures are in the teens to upper teens. We did pick up some snow last night. I didn't do snow totals, but you could see there's about a trace to maybe an inch at Galena Lodge. There's a couple hundredths of an inch down here. Baldy looks like they picked up an inch. It's snowing up in Smiley Creek and in the Sawtooth. This is pretty funny. There's an excavator out at Webb's Snow Stake. I think they're ready to do some work, move on from winter. And so Banner Summit picked up about 3 or 4 inches. Galena Pass looks like about maybe 2 to 3 inches. And the Pioneers a couple of inches. Looking at the satellite reel, we got our low right here that's spreading out a cold front ahead of it. This thing is breaking down. It's not that powerful of a low. But this is our cold front coming through here today. So this is going to bring us our convective thunder shower potential and just a quick burst of some snow showers this afternoon. And then that'll move on east. That low will drop down into the Four Corners and become a closed low. And we'll have ridging in place after that. We'll take a look at that in a little bit though. Wanted to take a look at the HER forecast and just kind of go between that and the NAM because they're showing two different things. Zoom in here. So you can see as this thing comes through, there's a couple of orange and yellow spots. That's when we're going to look for the thunder showers to develop right around 1 or 2. It stays mostly to the south, but it looks like it might skim over Bellevue and Haley. So that we'll just have to keep an eye on that. But you can see most of the mountains are going to be getting some hit of snow. They are forecasting the Sawtooth to get the most out of it. It does look like most of the major storms are going to be over the Soldiers and Western Smokies. So I'm not quite seeing that, but I'll play this forward through tonight. And then again tomorrow, mostly clear, but you can see later in the day we kind of have a couple of lingering showers kind of coming through the Galena Pass area there before sunset. All right, now let's look at the NAM forecast. So you can see a lot more green. That's probably where they're seeing the Sawtooth getting hit with snow midday. You can see that green up there. And then that kind of dissipates. And then we get those pop-up showers where that thunderstorm activity will be. And that's pretty much out of our area. So I think they're the forecasters were going off of that mostly today, the NAM model. But I'm hoping for the HER. So we'll see what happens. Looks like tomorrow the NAM's picking up on those little isolated snow showers happening around 4 or 5 later in the day. All right, and here's just a look of of the chance of thunder showers this afternoon. You can see it's just out of the Wood River Valley. It does extend up into Stanley and the Sawtooth, where we might have some enhancement within the mountains for thunder showers. Forecast. All right, here are the totals, estimated totals for today. Not too much in the valley floor. This is going to be a pretty warm storm. So wherever those bigger bands of those brighter colors are going to be, that's where we're going to have the snow really coming down today, and it's going to be pretty short-lived. But again, they're calling for the Sawtooth to be getting more of the snow in the 6 to over 8-inch range, and mostly in the western Sawtooths. But Banner looks like we could see 3 to 5 inches today, about the same, very isolated in the White Clouds. Most of it's going to be falling in the Sawtooths to western Smokies, and just a little hit in the Galena Pass area. And that kind of trends into tonight and then dies off for tomorrow with very, very little snow accumulations, mostly a trace, with I think those storms just kind of floating through later in the day. We want to look at our temperature trends. After that cold front comes through, we're going to switch to northerly air, and that's going to bring in some cooler temperatures for Wednesday, and about the same for Thursday. It's going to start to increase, but look at this. By Monday and Tuesday, we could be up in the 50s in the valley. So spring is upon us, despite what happened in the last couple of weeks. All right, looking at our 500 millibar chart here. This is the GFS model. Put this thing in motion. So you can see that trough coming through today, and then we have this low pressure that moves in and starts to park itself over the Four Corners, and that's going to become a close low by the weekend. And then we're going to have this set up here. So we refer to this as a Rex block. So we have this big high pressure ridge here, high pressure, and then we have a close low here. So this high pressure is going to extend, is going to bring us lots of warm, sunny days, and not really allow anything else come into play. And that's going to stay with us basically till next Wednesday or Thursday, where you might start to see some precip moving back in. But this is a Rex block and just a high pressure blocking system that we're going to have bringing us nice weather over the next week after today, of course. So that's what we got going on. We'll see how long that lasts, and if we can bring back any warm weather after, or some snow for a late spring.